starter kits, build projects, quick co-working sessions. We are going to cover it all today. Welcome, welcome. Whether you are joining me live or watching on the replay side, it's your girl, Shawna Henry here, a.k.a. Sister Sense, joining me inside of the Sister Sense Circle community so that we can talk about your next best steps as a digital entrepreneur. Let's get started. So, starter kits. I literally spent 20 minutes and built the most beautiful ebook with AI. Baby, there is so much tea that I need to share with you when it comes to getting better at building better. So we're going to do a combination session today, okay? So first, we're going to talk about starter kit prep because I'm going to spend the next 2 days hanging out with you guys as part of my monthly AI Profits Build-a-thon. So for the next 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, I've got an awesome build-a-thon coming up, and I wanted to give us an opportunity to prep for that, number one, and then do a quick co-working session, number two, so that we can strategically map out the things that you actually want to do moving forward. Sound good? So I see you guys coming on in the virtual building. Hi, Tracy. Welcome. Definitely feel free to let me know who you are and where you are in this beautiful world today. What I'm going to do first is jump into the first part of our agenda, starter kit prep. Number one, I want to talk about tackling what is probably one of your biggest challenges as a digital entrepreneur, exploring the beautiful ebooks that you and I can create using AI, break down the starter kit concept, like what it actually is and the digital assets that it includes, get into a headspace where we can work on prepping for our starter kit build project coming up this weekend. Again, a quick fire and focus co-working map session, micro challenges, and your next step Q&A. So that, by the way, you have an opportunity today to kind of check in. Let me know if you have any questions. Hey, Cynthia, welcome, welcome. So that's our agenda, number one. Let's lean into the struggle that possibly you are going through, right? Half finished to finally finished. And those of you who are here, if you can relate to any of this, okay, I need you to check in the chat. Half finished to finally finished. Is that something that you struggle with? Too many unfinished digital assets, half-finished Google documents, Microsoft Word docs, ChatGPT content dumps full of gold that you have never mined, right? Like literally, you never mined the gold, and then you're like, never mind, I can't do that. It's too much. That was a great session. That's too much content for me, baby. I don't know what to do all of that, right? So you've got these content dumps in ChatGPT or Gemini or Claude that you've never truly monetized because it's just become that elephantastic task that you don't even know how to search and go back to that ChatGPT to find it anyway. Okay, let's just keep it real. Incomplete Canva files stuck in draft mode, right? You know you need to monetize that thing. You need to sell it for $7, $27, $47, something, but it's just another thing that you never got to complete the way you wanted to, right? That fire somehow fizzled at some point, and the point of what we're doing today and for the next couple of days is working on getting you on track. And as a matter of fact, I cannot wait to really break down this AI-powered project with you because, baby, to me, this is the key to this big challenge that is quietly killing entrepreneurs across the globe, right? I don't have any of these. Incomplete. More ideas won't help. Completed assets will change everything, right? If you feel like you're struggling with getting things done and you're looking to start with one thing that you can simply do with AI, I got you, okay? Now, whether you are struggling with this or something else, whatever your struggle may be, we're going to work on a dose of clarity, okay? So if any of these, one of these, more than a few, is a challenge for you, let's talk about it. If you have another challenge that is an issue for you, let's dive into that too. All right. So half finished to finally finished, number one. Easy AI eBooks, number two. So I built a beautiful 25-page ebook in 20 minutes using AI. And what I want to do is share it with you because, like I said, every month I've been doing AI build-a-thons, 2 days, once a month, so that we can use AI to create amazing content, create pages, create products, create apps, you name it. Last month, I think we did AI avatars and digital assets. So pretty much every month, I'm doing something cool with you. This month, it's one kit, one weekend. Now, first, let me actually show you my ebook, okay? And by the way, you can feel free to download it. You can go to sistersense.com/AI ebook and download it from there, all right? Now, what I'm going to do, quizzes and puzzles too, I know, right? All the good goods. I'm going to just pop this onto the screen, okay? Now, this ebook is called 48 Quick Kits You Can Create in 48 Hours, because one of the things that I've been trying to do as a content coach is help my clients get better at building better and tackling those challenges that come across. And like I said, oftentimes you may find yourself with a lot of content you never use or half-finished documents, Canva designs, things of that nature, and looking to try to figure out, I need something to sell like yesterday. What can I do, right, to help me help the people that I wish to serve? That's a big one. A lot of entrepreneurs that come to me are experts. Some of them are 9 to 5. Some of them have their own businesses, but where they feel they're lacking is a strong digital footprint where they have assets they can monetize and share when it comes to helping the people they wish to serve. So this document, it's 25 pages. There's a breakdown of what you'll walk through. And like I said, I did not design this, okay? I created the content. AI helped me to structure it, and then AI literally put the PDF together. So I didn't have to put this in Google Docs. I didn't have to go and say, hey, Canva, let me copy and paste these and then create a template for it. It created this whole thing for me. And as you can see, if you look down here, I've got my branded copyright information. These are my brand colors, by the way, right? So 3 of my primary brand colors are oftentimes will use this particular hue of purple, this kind of like mustard, gold, orange look, and then kind of use as secondary colors that gold and or turquoise. It kind of just fill it all together. So this particular this particular ebook breaks down my quick kit concept because I want to teach clients how to create quick kits, bundles that they can quickly create and share with their audience using AI, right? And I talk about the fact that there are some core desires that you tend to want to work within, right? Maybe it's health, wealth, or relationships, and you'll find that your area of expertise kind of like falls into one of those core desires, right, for people, right? And so using this space to kind of break down section by section different types of kits that one could produce. I'm going to zoom in a little bit better so it's easier to see on the screen, right? So for me, things like a clarity kit, helping clients get clear. Maybe you want to help them plan, build, systemize, review, or come up with ideas, right? And then what you can do is as you go through the different types of kits, there are at least 8 ideas per type, right? Now, what I'm probably going to do is go a little bit deeper and turn this 25-pager into like a 100-pager where I can break down each of these kits in more detail, but I wanted something small to start, and I'll tell you why. You want to create content that is easy for you to create and easy for your clients to consume. You don't want stuff that's going to be like 90 pages out of the gates and takes them forever to read. You want something that they can skim through and get through to get to the other side, okay? So I broke down each of these in each of these sections, number 1, and then there's kind of like worksheet style sections. Again, I love that. I didn't have to create any of this from scratch, right? Where they can literally print out this particular page and be able to pick a kit and then fill it out, what kind of kit they want to create, who it's for, the problem it's solved, if it's built yet, yes or no, right? So printable pages in here as well. A quick plan, right? The kit I'm building, audience, what it solves. So quick printable pages that they can implement, a quick snapshot of their build. And these are just a few of the pages that are inside this, okay? So number one, I wanted to show you the build, and it's clean, it's minimal. You can download it, number one. And if you would like to work on creating a kit with us this weekend, that is essentially what we're going to do Saturday and Sunday. And the link to sign up to that is Quick Kits, right? So you can basically call in and participate, but the big heavy hitter here is going to be getting the tools and prompts that I've created to help you build your Quick Kit intentionally, okay? So first, we wanted to take a look at the Quick Kit, number one. Number two, I want to break down what we're building. Your starter kit is going to include 3 assets. Number one, an ebook, right? So what you just saw is an example of an ebook that is easy to create and easy for your audience to consume. You don't need to give them a dissertation out of the gates, right? Now, like I said, I can take it even deeper and build out something bigger if I wanted to give them like, you know, an 80 or 100-page printable workbook. Or to be honest with you, I don't even have to turn that into a printable book. I can use one of the app prompts that I have and then make a prompt, use one of the prompts to make a web app version of this very same ebook that goes into more detail for each and every single one of those 48 types, right? So there's a lot of ways I can do this. Printables, expanded workbook that I can get published print on demand style, and or turning this into a more detailed ebook, okay? So the core asset is the ebook, and then a support tool, some sort of a tool that helps them get the main thing done, right? So for example, let's say I am working on teaching you how to create digital products, right? So maybe I have an ebook about different types of digital products you can create, and then I have a tool that helps you identify the best type of digital product for you and your audience based on your expertise, right? And then an aid. A build aid helps them to build. What if I gave you a prompt to help you create your ebook? What if I gave you an ebook template to put your stuff in so that you're not creating from scratch? So a starter kit that I've defined that we can work on within a 48-hour period has 3 key assets: the core asset itself, which is the ebook, a support tool, and a build aid, okay? Because what we want to do is get better at building better. Now, there are 2 levels to starter kits that I'm going to break down this weekend: the basic and the enhanced. An enhanced starter kit can have even more than the basic 3 fundamental pieces. Maybe you want to go a step further and add on a mini course, for example. Maybe you want to add on some live trainings. Maybe you want to add on an email sequence, a challenge. Maybe you want to add on, oh my goodness, I had one more thing in my mind and it just kind of slipped me, bonuses, right? So starting with a core 3 asset starter kit, number one, and then enhancing it with more, number 2. Now that is if you want to take things a step further and not just create something that you can monetize for a low ticket, right? Low ticket, $27, right? Higher low ticket, $97, right? We're adding more valuable pieces onto it, okay? So easy to create, easy to consume. That's what we're building this weekend. Those of you in the academy, you get access to all the prompts, all the builds, training, all the things, right? If you're not in the academy, you definitely want to make sure that you join. And again, you can go to useofsense.com/quick kits so that you can unlock the prompts, the replays, and pretty much everything that's going to help you actually build your starter kit this weekend. Okay, that's number one. Next thing here is co-working session for today. Okay, I wanted to take an opportunity to, as quickly as I could, give you a breakdown of Quick Kits. It starts with the foundation of having an ebook that AI can help you build, number one, then having at least 3 integral key assets, number 2. Number 3, you'll be building that with me over the course of 2 days. What I want us to also do today is have a quick co-working session. So what is the quick co-working session for today? Well, I want to take this opportunity to walk you through some of the things that we've explored this week. Once a month, I have what I call Grow Week, as you can see here. GRO is an acronym that I have put together, okay? GRO stands for Get Rich Online, because, baby, that's the key, right? But not just conventional rich. You having the richness of building your business, your lifestyle, the way you want that to be, okay? So that's number one for me. Getting rich online as an entrepreneur is going to require you to go to level 2, which is to focus on generating revenue online, GRO. In order to do that, you got to GRO, get intentional about your goals, routines, and offers. So in the academy, the Titan Academy, every month we have a Grow Week. Now, this is the tail end of the Grow Week because this gives us an opportunity to co-work today and then build on Saturday and Sunday. Okay, so my build-a-thons that I do once a month, you guys get to participate with me live and basically build something amazing as part of that experience. Okay, now with that being said, some integral things that we've done. Hey, Tiffany. Hey, Simona. Y'all sneaking on in here. Some of the awesome things that we have done this week is focused on the kit concept, right? So remember, I just said to you, definitely download this ebook that I built with the help of AI because it talks about quick kits, okay? And I share, excuse me, all of this week, I shared different types of kits that you can create. Now, let me ask you guys a question. Did you go to my Kit Hub yet this week? Yes or no? I created a free resource. Let's go here. It is over at sistersense.com/kit. Okay, that's not it. That's ConvertKit. Oh, I know what it is. I'm on the wrong website. Tiny Tools. tinytools.sistersense.tech kit. Okay, here you go. Woo! I was like, where am I? I'm lost. I have the main website, which is sistersense.com, and then this website is tinytools.sistersense.tech. Okay? So this is the kits page, and it is essentially a free resource hub that I have created using AI. It has eBooks. It has actually 4 eBooks in here, and I'm adding some more. It has a podcast series, the featured podcast episode. I didn't even have to manually record. AI created this podcast episode for me.
Okay, so I want you to picture a specific folder on your computer right now. I think you know the one I'm talking about. It's like usually buried 3 levels deep in your business or creative drive.
Yeah.
Maybe you've named it ideas or in progress.
Or someday.
Or if you're being really honest with yourself, someday. Exactly.
Yeah.
The digital attic.
Right.
And inside,
Yeah.
it is a graveyard. It's filled with these half-written outlines.
This is roughly 18 minutes, and it's a multi-speaker, multi-host podcast, and they're breaking down my quick kits concept. I explained to it the concept, and I'm calling this series my Power Circle series when I have multi-speakers, and I don't have to even record it with my voice. I just need the content to be created, right? Now, the reason why I'm sharing this is because it's an example of a kit that I've put together as a free resource. So I have different types of kits that we discussed all week as part of Grow Week. We will be building a starter kit this weekend, specifically with 3 assets: an ebook, supports tool, and a build aid. Okay, so make sure you go here so that you can kind of look around. There's an interactive quiz. There is a 30-day series. It's got motivational content and also momentum content, momentum being action activities that you can do. And again, all of this was built with the help of AI. There's an events tab, there's a community tab, there's a story tab. And those of you who literally are in my community at the accelerate and elevate level, I will be building this kind of extended kit for you all. I do have something called Find Your Finish Line. It's a 30-day sprint. And right now I'm looking for ladies who are not at the academy level, but they would like to be able to create their own digital products with AI in the next 30 days. And if that sounds like something that you would like to do, I will build it with you so that we can build out your lead magnet, your starter kit, and your core offer kit within a 30-day period. Okay, so check in with me, email me, send me a voice message if that sounds like something that you would like to do. Okay, so if we come back here, the first thing that I wanted to be able to do in this quick co-working session is talk to you about some of the key things we focused on this week. Understanding the kind of digital kits that you can create with AI, whether it's something as simple as a free kit, a starter kit, even a core kit that you monetize for upwards of $100 plus, you've got options, number one. Number two, for me, it's all about clarity. And one of the things that I've been building are prompts and diagnostic quizzes to help clients get clear about the kind of things they're trying to put out there, okay? So we're going to talk about these clarity quizzes on multiple levels because this quick co-working session is to assess what exactly you need to support you in your business right now, okay? So let's look at some of the clarity support resources that I've created that either you want to think about creating these things or utilizing the ones that I've created for you, okay? So first one, let's go to Tiny Tools. Let's go to Start Here. So if you go to tinytools.sistasense.tech, okay, before you build, you need to get clear. So I'm curious, anyone here, any of these resonates with you? The first question is, I don't know where to start. I feel stuck. I literally had someone send me a voice message like 2 days ago, and that was it. She said, you know what? Somebody referred me to you. I have no idea what to do. I'm stuck. Clarity. So take this diagnostic so you can find out what's blocking you, number one. Okay, it's a quiz. If you haven't taken my brilliant but burnt out quiz to understand where you are feeling drained and what you can do to work through those feelings to move forward, that's clarity, number one. Number two is, I don't know what to build. Like, I know I want to build something. I'm smart. I got a lot of knowledge. I don't know what to build. There's a quiz that's going to help you identify your top 3 product ideas. It'll break it down. It'll give you different options, different price points. That is number 2. So there is a quiz that you can use to figure out why you keep starting and stopping and what you need to do to get clear. Then there's a quiz for ideas. Then if you say, listen, I know what I'm wanting to build. I just don't know how to finish this thing. There's a clarity and a support solution here as well. And again, this is at tinytools.sistasense.tech. So one of the things that I want you to think about is if you are struggling on some capacity, you can use one of these quizzes to gain clarity. okay? And or there are also comparable solutions at every step of the way to support you, okay? That's the first thing. The second thing is, how can you incorporate clarity into what you're trying to do with your clients? I'm going to give you a great example of that. I have calls with my clients on a regular basis, normally on Wednesdays, right? But then sometimes I'll do calls on Fridays. And one of my clients, we checked in today for her project. Now, she has a membership community, and there are 3 tiers to that community, right? So I said, okay, what's the core outcome for every tier? We went through that, right? And I said to her, well, similar to what I've done here, you may want to create some sort of a clarifying quiz that asks people certain questions for them to be able to say, this is what is going on with me, this is what I need, and then you can say, okay, well, based on where you are, here is the level of membership that's going to work for you. So level 2, when we talk about clarity, is identifying where you feel like maybe you need clarity and support in your business, or number 2, how you can create some sort of a quiz or diagnostic to help people in your community do that very thing, so that they can get clear about what it is that they are trying to accomplish and the kind of solutions they need, especially if you have multiple solutions, being able to help them get the right resource, right? Now, I have created the lead magnet maker so that those of you in the community who want to work with me, and let's actually go over to the Academy page real quick, right? Y'all in the Academy, when you log in, if you go to what's new, you're going to see the lead magnet maker, so that in about 30 minutes, you could create something like that for your community. What you just saw, if I go to one of my quizzes real quick, here's a quiz, okay, begin, put your name in. I like to personalize my quizzes, so then literally they can go through a series of questions, answer each question, and then at the end get snapshot results, right? So that might be something you want to work on, and I do have prompts to help you put that together inside of the Academy, okay? So clarity level 3 for me is really and truly setting aside your priorities, thinking about your priority projects, the personal ones that you want to focus on versus the ones that I'm recommending for you in the group, okay? So what that looks like is, let's just pause for a second and focus. What you want to prioritize, and we're going to talk about that next. What you have on your calendar, and we're going to talk about that next. Collaboration, if you need support, whether you're working with an accountability partner, you're working with me, you're working within the community or independently, you know, where do you need collaboration and support? Okay, so let's take a look at that. Ooh, where's my slide? It's not here. Oh, man. One of my slides is missing. It's fine. I know what I was going to say because it's not in there. Okay, so when it comes to talking about these priorities, the first thing for me is the TP3, okay? So let's go over to the Academy so I can walk you through the TP3. My slide is gone. I must have accidentally deleted it. All right, so let's go to we're inside the Academy. We're going to go to activities. We're going to go to challenges. And one of those challenges is your TP3, which stands for Top Priority 3 Tasks. What do you want to do today? In the next 8 to 12 hours, maybe some of y'all, you're in different time zones from me, or you love to work at night, you love to work at the morning. What can you prioritize top priority 3 tasks for today, for this week, this month, this quarter, and this year, okay? So when I talk about the TP3, it's pausing and it's just kind of intentionally thinking about this year. What do you want to accomplish above all the things? 3 things that you will tether yourself to, that you'll commit to. What do you want to do this month? What do you want to do this quarter? Because, baby, time goes, right? Now, there is a prompt in here to help you kind of process this out with your AI, as I love to process this out with mine. But outside of that, I can give you a quick overview of what the TP3 is and how it can help you. Now, like I said, when it comes to clarifying things, I love to create prompts that you can go through a process for guided clarity. So you can use that CC prompt that's in here. Again, those of you who are not in the community, I definitely recommend joining the academy. Okay? Now, I said to you, we're going to talk about your calendar. One calendar is this. What are your priority projects? Another calendar, let's go back real quick, in activities, is creating a calendar. Now, I have one for literally the entirety of the whole year. From January to December, the community knows exactly what I'm doing every single month. Maybe you want to create a calendar, not just of what priority tasks you want to complete, but what priority projects you want to put out, both for your community as a whole, especially those of you who, like myself, may have members and clients, but also having a calendar of things you want to produce and or launch. Could be a full 12-month calendar or just a 60 to 90-day calendar, but that will help you get clear about what you're doing this year. You don't kind of just want to be like, oh, like just fluid. You need to have things that give you structure, okay? So thinking about your top priority 3 tasks, number 1, your calendars, number 2. Now, the main thing, and let's go back to activities real quick. The main thing that I've really been focused on this week in particular is, if we go to all activities, there are a couple of things that I've been leaning on. Number 1 is creating your kits so that if you need to get clear about what you're trying to put out there, that's something that we can do together. Building your $100 offer, which is a main offer. If you have one solid $100 offer, 10 sales is $1,000. $1,000 a week for 4 weeks is $4,000. $1,000 a day, 30 days, that's $30K. That's the sweet spot that we're working on within the academy for the duration of this year. So working on creating a $100 kit or working on creating a lead magnet, these are some of the challenge projects that I've identified for the community, okay? So if we go back to the slides real quick, the reason why I'm saying that is because you need to find balance between what we're doing in the circle versus what you personally want to focus on for yourself, okay? So I want you to think about those 2 things today. Focus with me. Gaining clarity around your priorities, what you want to put on your calendar, when you want to collaborate, who you want to collaborate with. These things for me are key. Now, if you have any questions for me, definitely feel free to check in, right? My goal today was to do a 2-part session where, number 1, I can get you excited about creating digital assets from start to finish, right? This ebook is just one example of things that we are building with AI this year. And again, to be clear, once I told AI what to do, it literally created the PDF for me. I didn't have to customize anything. I didn't have to go into Canva or Google Docs. It created the downloadable PDF for me, which to me is a big challenge for a lot of entrepreneurs who have things that they have started but not finished. The next thing that I wanted to do was basically share with you that outside of that ebook, we're going to create a support tool and a build asset so that you, by the end of this weekend, by Sunday, will have a completed 3-asset starter kit, okay? So if you want to build that and you're not in the academy, you can go over to sistersense.com/quick kits to learn about joining the academy. Like I said, I am looking for 3 builders, awesome entrepreneurs who want to intentionally work on, for 30 days, building out a customer journey where you, me, and AI will put together your lead magnet, your low-ticket offer, and your core offer so that you have something done, finally finished, okay? Outside of that, we will continue to check in. This is our second part of the agenda, which is just kind of co-working together, mapping out what you want to prioritize, if you'd like to work on some of these projects with us in the community, and then thinking about those things that you want to intentionally put on your calendar this week, this month, this quarter, this year. So, all right, y'all, that's it for today. I wanted to keep this session super simple, okay? I didn't want to have y'all on here all day, every day, because that's not my goal. Now, those of you who are in the community, you can literally start mapping out your assets because the prompts are already in there and they're ready for you to work on. It's called the, inside of the academy, it's called the Starter Kit Build Project. It's a Starter Kit Build Project. So you can start mapping that out today, or you can just get ready and excited for what we're doing this weekend, okay? Other than that, when you go over to, let me get that on the screen for you, Quick Kits. Yes, when you go over to the Quick Kits website, you will get a couple of things. You'll get a sense of what we're working on this weekend. You'll get the schedule. Like I said, we're building out your, you'll get to see the PDFs that AI helped me produce. You'll get the full schedule for this weekend, the call-in details, and you'll get to decide whether or not, if you are not in the academy, you want to join to get access to the prompts for this weekend, but pretty much everything that we're doing for the entirety of this year, or if you want to be one of the fabulous 3 builders who work with me over 30 days to create your offer stack, lead magnet, low ticket offer, core offer as well. All righty, my dears. Oh, y'all, LaShawn. Hey, LaShawn. Hey, Inger. I see some of y'all just coming on in. And I literally am like wrapping up, getting out the door. But that's okay. If you have a question about what we talked about, or if you want a quick recap, you can hang out for a second or two, and I got you. Those of you who are just coming on in, other than that, you can be like, I'm good. I literally see like 3 or 4 people who just came into the building. Do you guys have questions? Do you want me to do a quick recap? Let me know. Hey. Oh, you forgot to set your alarm. No worries. I got you. Quick recap, if you don't mind. Awesome. What were you mentioning about quizzes? Got you. No problem. I'll do a quick recap, and then we will wrap up for today, okay? Alrighty. So if you didn't get access to my free resource, okay, I got a free kit. It's literally called Kits, right? So that's at tinytools.sistersense.tech. You go to tinytools.sistersense.tech/kit, okay? That'll take you here. It's a free kit. Number 1. Put your name in so you can get an encouraging word for today. Welcome back, love. You do not need another course. You need to build. Amen to that. Okay? So quizzes. Now, there are 2 things I talked about when it comes to quizzes and assessments today. Okay? I said, number 1, those of you who need help figuring out where you are versus where you need to be, I have some free quizzes to help you. If you go to tinytools.sistersense.tech, literally, you'll see several quizzes. One is, I don't know where to start. Take that quiz. Another one is, I don't know what to build. Take that quiz. It's going to help you identify 3 things that you can build, okay? These are the results when I took the quiz. Let me retake the quiz so it can start back at the beginning, okay? And as a matter of fact, let's do it real quick, if you don't mind, because I'm doing a recap, but we're doing a quick co-working session as well, right? So for those of you who are like, what should I build? Go to tinytools.sistersense.tech, okay? And let me try to put this into the comment box, okay? And when you come here, you'll be able to do many quizzes. Do the one that says get your top 3 product ideas, okay? And I'm going to do it with you real quick. But before I actually do the prompt, let me put the link into the chat, okay? Tiny tools dot of course. I tried to write it and it's like, nope, you can't type this in. Tiny tools and you can see I can normally type really fast, but not today. sistersense.tech. It'll take you to this page. Let me actually click the link and see if it works. Oh, my phone is about to die. Okay, that should do it, okay? Let me know if you get to this page. Yes, you got to the page. What you want to do is the ideation path. That's going to help you with ideas. Click get your top 3 product ideas, okay? Then answer the questions. What's your area of expertise? I'm going to put business and then hit next. What do you naturally help, or who do you naturally help? People who are stuck and need to get unstuck. Busy professionals who need shortcuts. I'm giving y'all quick hits today. So my busy professionals. What format feels most natural to you? Teaching. How quickly can you help someone get results? I would say in a weekend, because that's what we're going to do. We're going to work together in a weekend. What's your primary goal right now? Create my first digital product. No. Build something that sells while I sleep. Always get ideas. So once you're done, it'll give you some ideas that you can choose from. Here's one. I can do a weekend workshop. Literally, I'm going to do one this weekend with you guys. I can do a self-paced mini course. I create it, and then you go through it. I can create some sort of a template-packed video walkthrough series. So there are different types of products that you can produce, okay? Number 1. Number 2, all of these have prompts. All of these have prompts where literally, if you grab one of my prompts, it will do 2 things. It will help you brainstorm your offer, and then it will help you build it. As part of the process, you'll go through a series of prompts in something like ChatGPT, right? And then it'll help you map out your workshop, your mini course, your audio series, your service package, whatever the thing tells you that you should be doing based on your expertise, right? And then it will help you build it, whether you want to build a traditional digital product, you want to build a web app, or you want to build both, okay? So that's a quiz. Now, the other end of quizzes that I was talking about today was the following. I said that outside of you taking advantage of the quizzes that I've created for you, maybe, just maybe, you want to create quizzes for your people. So that I've put inside of the academy, right? How many of you are academy members? Let me know. If you're inside of the academy, I'm trying to get back there. So many links. Okay. Those of you who are in the academy, right? Did it log me out? Yes, it did. I have to log back in. Hold on. And if you want to create a quiz, I recommend going to Lead Magnet Maker. There are lots of different types of lead magnets you can create with the lead magnet maker. And if I go to the Build tab, I'm going to tell you which one. Yeah, there is a quiz prompt. There is an action checklist, an audio series, an email sequence. If you want to create like a diagnostic is kind of like one of the prompts that I have where it's like, what are you going through? What are you struggling with? Let me diagnose you, and then let me share what can support you. Okay, so the lead magnet maker is in here, number one. And then number two, I have the 48-hour offer. 48-hour offer is another one that's pretty cool because what it'll do is help you build a product in 48 hours. And I have different types of products that you can produce. There is 20 types that are in here. Do I have them listed somewhere? I do have them listed somewhere. I can't remember where. I'm not going to look for it now, so I'm sorry. But to answer someone's question, there are two key things around quizzes that I talked about today, okay? You either utilizing the quizzes that I've created to help you figure out what you need to do right now if you're feeling lost, what you can build and actually help you build. Those are in there, number one. Then number two, if you need to create a quiz that can support your clients, helping them figure out where they are and what they need from you, I have prompts to help you do that too, okay? That was one thing that we discussed. The main thing that we talked about today is that over the course of the next 2 days, Saturday and Sunday, I'm going to help you create a starter kit. The heart of the starter kit is an ebook, and if you didn't see it, here it is. I'm so excited about this, y'all, because like I said, one of the things that I believe is one of my superpowers is QC, quickly creating quality content. And I was able to have AI build me this lead magnet and this ebook. And I told it what to build, and it made a PDF, and it designed it, and used my brand colors. And it makes me happy. So for those of you who you want to create ebooks and you want to create digital products, but you have things that are never started or half finished, then we will be building the ebook, number one, but then also we will be building a support tool and a build aid. So I like to build tools. Yay! Somebody says yay. Awesome. I'm excited for you, LaShawn. I can't wait to see what you create. LaShawn is one of the lovely ladies who joined the Academy, I feel like maybe last month or the month before. The months are going by so fast. But you saw me show you my lead magnet maker, right? That's a tool. Or my 48-hour offer builder. That's a tool. These are tools that these web apps that I'm creating, and I want you to be able to help people by having a foundational ebook that maps out a process for them, having some sort of tool that they can use to execute, and then a build aid like a checklist or a template or what's another type of build aid? A prompt, something that will help them in the process of building and or creating whatever your kit is helping them to do, okay? So those are some pieces that I've put in there for you, and that's what we're going to be working on this weekend, the Starter Kit Build Project, okay? So I talked about that, number one. Oh, make sure that you download that ebook. If you don't have it, you can download it for free at sistersense.com/AI ebook, okay? And if you don't have access to the quizzes, you can just go to tinytools.sistersense.tech to take advantage of those quizzes, okay? The biggest piece is this weekend. And let's take a look at the schedule for this weekend. When you go to sistersense.com/quick kits, that's where you're going to learn about the weekend. You can always email me if you go, girl, I don't know where to go to see something, I missed something. Just email me. But we are building out your ebook, your main asset, your support tool, and your build aid this weekend. The schedule is we're doing a quick co-working session today. I'm about to wrap that up. Then Saturday and Sunday, we're going to work on building, call-in details. Those of you who are not in the academy, you can join me either by unlocking the academy or the Build With Me experience. Build With Me is if you literally want to 30 days have your customer journey created, you, me, and AI. We're going to create your lead magnet. We're going to create your main offer and a low ticket offer that connects to the main offer, okay? The main offer would be $100, your low ticket somewhere between $27 to $47, and then a free lead magnet, okay? And Building With Me gives you access to the academy, but support with me means I'm helping you to do the build, right? DIY versus done with you versus done for you, okay? So this is just a quick breakdown of what we're doing. Then when you are in the academy, those of you in the academy have access to this page, which basically gives you the whole starter kit experience, okay? So what you're going to find in here are prompts to help you map out your kit, and then prompts to help you build your main ebook, your support tool, your build tool, and then expansion. Expansion means that as opposed to creating a starter kit that maybe you price at somewhere between $27 to $47, you can create an expanded starter kit that's bigger that you charge $97 or more for. And these prompts help you map that stuff out. So those of you in the academy can log in, access this, and literally start mapping out your stuff tonight, right, before we officially begin tomorrow. Otherwise, those of you who are not in the academy can join either the DIY experience or the Done With Me experience to gain additional support. And then the last thing that we did tonight was a quick co-working session, and I talked about finding your focus. That is essentially you thinking about what do you want to prioritize right now? What projects do you want to work on, whether they are personal projects or they are projects that I'm giving you as part of the community. Some of you need to work on your TP3. And that's a prompt that I have inside the academy, which I talked about earlier today as well. So if I go back to the academy and I go to activities, I go to challenges. One of the as you know, those of you all who are in here, you know every month I'm adding new stuff to the Academy for Youth. There is a prompt to help you identify your top priority 3 tasks for today, this week, this month, this quarter, this year. And this should be a combination of things that you want to do and things that we're working on inside the community too. What do you want to prioritize, right? Then outside of that, I told you that there are some great activities here. The ones we're focused on right now are creating your $100 offer, creating your lead magnet, creating your calendar for the year so you're clear about what you want to promote. You're clear about creating a calendar for your community so they know what's happening on a month-by-month basis. Obviously, you can come in here and see our Academy full calendar for the duration of the entire year, but working on your calendar too is also something that I recommend you try to do. Okay, so that's it. Quick recap, or not so quick recap, LOL, just to kind of give you a sense of what we talked about today, your own personal priorities, our community group activities, and working intentionally on the starter kit project. Anything else? Check in. Let me know. Yes, about a month and a half ago. Awesome. What's the ebook website? The ebook website. To create an ebook? To create the ebook? Because the ebook project is a part of the build for this week. I'm not sure what you mean when you say what's the ebook website. Hey, Tiffany. Really appreciate your time and recap. I'll be here tomorrow. Awesome. I'm not sure. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Email me or I email you, Tiffany, so I can respond to the question, what's the ebook website, right? And then anything else, y'all, send me an email, send me a voice message, train plane, ask a question. I got you. Other than that, I'll see y'all tomorrow so that we can create your amazing. Mwah. Bye.